Hello and welcome to the Sunday Preview Rundown. We've got Orks and Custodes.
Yeah, the green and gold. I don't know what that reference is, but
I mean, I guess something about an Australian sportsman. I don't know. I don't live in Australia.
Yeah, that would be why. And also, I'm not a sports person.
Australian sports people, chime in.
This is really weird that it's so close to the Crude Army box.
Right. You realize this means that the Tau Army box dropped.
Yeah.
They're releasing 2 other codexes before the actual Tau box and codex comes out by itself.
That's true. These are going to be tournament legal before the Tau is.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
That's really funny to me. So let's start with our green friends, Codex Orks.
Mm-hmm.
So the special edition codex is not in the box. It's just by itself.
Yep.
There's a limited copy. It's soft. It's gilded pages. All that good stuff. And the normal codex coming out at the same time.
So interestingly, I think these are the first codexes that don't have the same art from last edition. Is that correct?
Correct. They finally did something new.
Whoa, crazy. It only took 7 books?
6 complete detachments, 51 data sheets, so 6 attachments, not the...
Whoa.
Yeah.
So in line with Space Marines, you can't have that.
Gasp. Battleforce, Stompa Boyz. So this is an interesting box.
I've heard mixed things.
Right, so this is the new Ork Big Mech that they talked about.
Yep. So the new model in this box.
Yep, 10 Ork Boys, which are the new models, and therefore those weird monopose with mixed...
The worst box that they've put out in a long time.
Yeah, 10 Ludas, who can also be built as Burnas, and
Yep.
yes, you can build them both. We did check.
Which is nice.
It also says that in here. A truck, which is old but holds up.
Yeah.
And a Stompa.
Yeah, so here's what I've heard about this. Co-host Cody basically said this. Why would you want this box as a new player? Because you get a Stompa. Why would you want this box as a returning player? Because you get 10 boys you're not going to use.
Well,
it's a weird.
I mean, assuming this is $220, which they usually are for 40K.
I mean, I think the Stompa by himself's like 100 and something.
The answer is to get the Big Mech.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here's the thing. Because so much of this box, money and points-wise, is taken up by the Stompa,
yeah,
the value of this box is based solely on how good the Stompa is in this book.
That's true.
Or the detachments that could use it, or both.
Right.
That's it. That's the determining factor for how good this box is.
If you don't want the Stompa, don't bother.
No, this box is bad.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's not that great anyway.
It's not.
Like, this is not a great box unless you want a Stompa at a decent deal with some other stuff thrown in.
Yeah.
And Ludas/Burnas are usually decent.
Ludas, I mean, obviously, again, everything depends on the book.
And a truck's a truck. Yeah.
Truck's a truck. Ludas are my favorite Ork unit. I started with Orks. They were my first faction, and Ludas was my favorite thing in the world. Although I did like having an open-topped truck with Burnas inside, because you get 10 flame templates.
I bet this has firing deck.
Oh, yeah. I think currently it has like firing deck 10 or something like that.
So no flame templates, but 12-inch auto-hitting Burnas in the back. That's pretty fun.
Blom. Can't do an Overwatch one, right? But, like, those kits are kind of showing their age a little bit. The Luda Burna.
Yeah, Orks wear it better than a lot of other places.
That's true, because they're not humanoid. They're humanoid, but they're not human-ish. They're not close enough for it to be like, that looks bad.
The Ludas/Burnas are not as bad as the old boys were.
True. The old boys look...
They were not twerking.
At least they're like being held up. I like the Luda gun rack is my favorite, like going all the way around.
They are
them.
not fun to assemble.
No. I've put some together. They're not fun to assemble, but they are fun. So yeah, if you want the Stompa, this is probably a good deal. If you don't,
avoid this.
Avoid it. If you don't want a Stompa, maybe you should be interested in the Combat Patrol.
So this is a flat upgrade for the same reason that this box sucks.
Yeah.
Which is the old Combat Patrol came with a bunch of these monopose boys.
Yep.
This one, they said, to heck with that. Let's release a good box.
Woo! Yeah, this box, had they showed the contents of this box?
I don't remember.
Because if they had, I don't remember, and if they hadn't, this is a surprise, because this box is awesome.
So 20 Beast Snagga Boys, 20.
Yep.
And those models are not monopose.
Yep.
Yes, they're actually good.
And they're actually like a newer kit.
Yes. 4 Squig Hog Boys, who are also newer and good.
Mm-hmm.
And a Beast Boss, who's also new.
We're missing a model in there somewhere. Because there's 26.
It's because the Beast Boss comes with like a...
Oh, he gets like a...
One of them gives like a...
little grot dude.
There's a little squig in them.
Oh, stupid.
Yeah.
Little squig.
So this is a great box.
Yeah.
It's probably $160. As far as a combat patrol goes, this looks really fun to play.
It does.
Like 2 units of the Beast Snagga Boys plus a cavalry unit plus your hero. Mm-hmm. Like that actually looks fun. Looks like a good deal. It's new models. This is what combat patrols should be.
Agreed.
Honestly,
this one's great.
I guess if you're not a fan of the Beast Snagga Boys,
Yeah, having 20 of them is a little rough. It could have put in like take out that and what else would they put in? They can't put anything else like huge in.
the boys is what they would put in. That's the problem.
Yeah. There's nothing else in the like squig centric
No, there's not.
that would be like able to fit in here, unfortunately.
I don't know. Some of the combat patrols are not actually themed. Like
They're not.
The Dark Angels combat patrol, the old one, was not themed in any way, shape,
That's
or
true.
form.
That's true.
You get the requisite data sheets and dice.
Yep. As per usual, the dice are fine. They're readable because they have like white pips.
Dice.
Yeah, the dice are fine.
Dice.
Yeah, they're not fantastic, but they're readable at least.
Yeah.
Meh.
Custodes. So same thing. This Custodes book is not in the new box.
Right.
It just is coming out alongside the special edition. It's a new
Custodes
Custodes.
What do we have? Only 18 data sheets.
And only 4 detachments. Oh.
Well, I mean, there's
You've only got 18 data sheets. What do you want?
only so many times you can put those same 18 data sheets together.
Right.
So yeah, Custodes getting their new stuff, Golden Boys. This box,
This is also a Battleforce box. Does not come with Codex.
strangely, it doesn't show the box.
No,
like
it doesn't.
The Orc one does. It shows the contents, but that's weird. Only way to get the new guy, totally not a Votan,
Yeah.
painted gold.
Yeah.
We have
He's
to
the
see
new captain.
the new captain. We have to see what's in this book because currently, bikes suck.
Yes.
In Custodes.
Yes.
They are almost strictly worse than just buying ground terminators, other than they're faster.
Right.
I don't like any of that.
No.
So if the bikes get better, this box is much better.
Right. As it currently stands, it's kind of
For 2 units of bikes.
yeah, it's kind of butt.
It is fully hinging on how good they are in the new Codex.
And now the new combat patrol. Who wins, this or this?
I'm gonna bet gold here.
Yeah, like it's only, it is fewer models, but it's not that much fewer.
It's fewer models, but I'm not even sure it's fewer
So
wounds.
You get it's not. You get the Blade Champion, you get Custodian Guard, and then Alaris Terminators.
Yep.
Oh, it does say they're too powerful to take the whole lot into a single game.
Okay, so they were doing the same thing they did with the old Combat Patrol.
Yes.
So you have to cut something.
This does look better than the old Combat Patrol in that, like you said before the show, it does not include Sisters of Silence, who suck.
Sister Silence are they stand on objective, and if they get in combat at all, they're doing it wrong.
Right.
Because they're cheap and that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one looks better than that at least.
Yep.
And you get because basically all of your guys can be turned into characters. Like this is not a bad starter box because you get a bunch of characters with it.
That's not so bad, though.
Yeah.
I don't like them because they're gold.
I mean, me too. I also hate them.
And dice.
Oh, why? Oh, I guess the red gold with red is at least readable.
Yeah.
But not fun.
And I don't like their symbol on the dice.
I don't like their symbol either. It looks like the Inquisition
I know.
because the Inquisition's the giant eye, and they're like, how about we put an eagle in the middle of it? Yeah, I don't like their symbol either.
Yeah, I mean, and then we've got some Horus Heresy stuff. Baal Predator upgrade pack to turn your Predator into a Baal Predator.
To be fair, this isn't just for Horus Heresy because Baal Predators do technically still exist, I think.
Yeah.
So you can buy this for 40K. It's not.
This is, however, Forge World resin.
Yep. So it's probably going to be like $45 or something like that for this
Yeah,
thing.
same thing. This is also Forge World resin, I believe.
This
It doesn't actually say, but it's got to be.
Yeah, probably. This at least looks like the fanciness of the sword, the axe, and the spear. I think. Oh, and the mace. I like all this.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess.
Like the customization to make your axe have like the Blood Angel wings on it. That's cool to me.
Yeah. We've got the greenest book in existence. Sorry, the second
greenest
book in existence. Because if you're confused because this just looks like the Brutal Cunning cover, congratulations, you're correct. They are pretty much exactly the same, except the drawing's different, but they're both so bright green that you'd never be able to tell.
Yeah. So it makes sense that they would style them the same so they look the same on the shelf.
Yeah, but given that the hardback special edition is just 1,500 copies like the last one, what are the odds that you're the same person who got the last one is going to be able to get one of these?
Someone who's willing to pay any price.
Yeah, pretty
Hi.
much. Yeah, exactly. Ugh.
Yeah, agreed.
Fix your stuff, GW. And then... Sorry, just the...
No. Is this the re-release of this one? New novel.
New novel, yes.
Okay, so Cato novel. I know he.
Cato Kalon?
Yeah. I know he came out a while ago as a character in a novel.
Yes.
So him getting a new one.
He featured in the Golden Demon winner this year. He was the one where
Oh, right.
they painted him, and then mirrored him
I'll put it
in
up.
miniature
I'll
and
put it up on the
painted
screen.
the mirror as well, because he's an anti-hero vampire. He's not actually evil.
Yeah.
He sparkles in the sunlight. Wait, no.
You can tell because he has gold armor on. Perfect.
So, and then there's Bella in the background.
Yeah. Is that Bella or is that Neferata?
I mean, that is
Neferata.
Neferata,
Yeah, it says
obviously,
right
but I was making a Twilight
Oh,
joke.
Bella. Sorry, I thought it was a character named Bella you were referencing in the thing. He got me.
Oh, yeah, the two vampire heroes, Bella and Edvard.
Edvard. I mean, you never know. GW copies more.
And it's hardback, which is nice. Children of Teclis.
Wow, this is really a book. It has a cover. Yeah, moving on.
So that's it for this week. Nothing I personally am getting, although I have said in the past that I do like the Beast Boys as far as orcs go.
Right. You don't generally like orcs, but the Beast
But
Boys are the
those
best
I
ones.
like. Actually have a box of them I need to build and paint up because they're quite good looking. I am very surprised at how soon this is coming out.
Yeah, they're speeding along with 40K.
Again, the fact that these are going to come out before the actual Tau Codex does, despite the fact they got their army box first, is just such a kick in the teeth and just such a wonderful microcosm of everything wrong with Games Workshop's system for doing this.
Yeah. So why wasn't the book for Tau and why wasn't the Crute box just the same as these? Like, why make them two different things?
Conspiracy time?
Yeah.
This week was supposed to be the Tau box or the Tau Codex, but that Crute box did not sell as well as they thought it was, because there are a lot of those still around in a lot
That's
of stores.
true.
So they were like, no,
They're gotta wait.
we're make them sweat.
No, I don't think they would come out with that is a conspiracy, because I don't think they'd come out with the Codex that quickly if the box did sell well.
Yeah,
That was only like 3 weeks.
That's a good point. Well, but if they announced it and went for 2-week pre-order, then by the time it did come out, it would.
So it would be 4 weeks, because the Tau box came out last week.
Yeah, I guess you're right. No, 2 weeks ago.
No, last week.
Was it last week?
Yeah.
Oh my god, time flies. Anyway, that's my conspiracy, and I'm sticking to it. I have no proof of that. But.
Yeah. I'm personally, so again, I don't play either of these factions either. My first army was Orcs, so I'm interested to see what they can do.
Wog, Mr. Bond.
Exactly. And, I'm always happy when a new book comes out, because new rules is good.
Hopefully they do better than AdMech.
Hopefully they do better than that. To be fair, they would have to, I was going to say they would have to nerf, but then I would say Dark Angels again.
Yeah, I would say hopefully they do better than AdMech and Dark Angels. We've had 2 bad Codex releases so far.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, good. That lowers the bar for everybody else.
Yeah. I am glad that not every single Codex that comes out is just like the best thing. I'm going to look away from Necrons for a second. The best thing has to get nerfed.
That's the problem, is that
winning
some of
every
them
event.
have been.
Right, but it's not like, oh, the newest thing is the best thing, period.
Oh, and they promised that would not be the case. We just didn't realize that they were going to accomplish that by law of averages.
Yeah.
By going, oh yeah, Necrons was amazing. AdMech is bad.
we gave Admech a lollipop while it was in the gutter.
Yeah. And Dark Angels, you've got one good model.
Yeah.
Play Azrael, you schmucks. Anyway, rant over.
Yeah.
That's it from us this week. Let us know below if you're getting any of this. If you are an Australian sportsman, let us know what the heck this joke means.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next Sunday.
Bye-bye.